and you go sort of 3 up front. So let me just grab another attacker. Who we could have played. Let's go Perot. So you went, I don't know, 3 up front like this in a sort of 3-4-3. You probably wouldn't play in a match. You'd probably have to play Aronson. So I'll go grab Aronson. So say you went like this, and you went sort of 5-3, and you went sort of 3-4-3 as you would play this. This is almost how Scum play, actually. The problem again here is, and this is something that Scum have had problem with all year. I know they won today, but they've had issues with all year. Is if you play like this and you play against a 4, what constantly happens is you've got a situation in midfield where it's a 3 versus 2. And you basically just get completely outnumbered in midfield, and then they basically win the midfield battle, and then they end up usually going on and winning the game. So again, I don't think the 3 at the back works personally. I don't really like it, because the other thing when you're doing this, of course, is that you've lost now a midfielder. So you've lost a midfielder, so you're getting outnumbered in the midfield, and now you've got actually a 3-on-1 on their number 9. So in which you don't need. It's overkill in defence. And then you're sacrificing your midfield. And again, if you do this, essentially what you're doing is, or if you go 5 at the back, unless you play this formation, but if you go 5 at the back in the other way, and you go sort of 2 up front like this, and Bo comes back in, and we'll go get, say, Tanaka comes back into the midfield, and you go back to this formation, again, the other issue is you're essentially sacrificing attacking players for defensive players, because in this system, obviously, we had Harrison and we had Aronson out wide, who were 2 attacking players, whereas now, instead of that, you've just got Perot, and you've got Biol instead. So you lose a bit of attacking threat naturally because you don't have as many attackers on the pitch, which is another reason again why I don't like the 5 back. I just don't think it works. I know Palace do it really well, but Palace do it really well by pushing on Munoz, especially down this right hand side, but Mitchell as well on this left hand side so high. And that's how the way they play. But they've also got fantastic midfielders when they play it, because they play 3-4-3, and they've got fantastic midfielders in Adam Wharton and what's the other one that plays next to him? Anyway, they've got 2 fantastic midfielders in there who sort of make up for it and can sort of manage the sort of 2 midfield. And naturally, they play with Pino on this side here in a 3, which naturally helps to come back in as well and almost make that 3 midfield. So again, for our makeup, I just don't really like the 3-5-2, the 3-4-3, nor the 5-3-2 either.